Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, October 4th, 2010, aka the best day of the week. Happy Monday, folks. It's Funday Monday. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm just going to have a little sip of a beverage before the daily because I'm getting just as pumped as everyone is in the chat. Right now, we're trying to achieve record numbers on the live stream. Kind of want to break 20,000 viewers today. Just want to do that. So if you could, tweet about it. Go to your Facebook, call up everyone from every country you've ever known. Wake up those Korean commentators. They can be like, oh, day niner, last week carry on. We want everyone involved because 20,000... all we need are 20,000 people with pulses. That's all we need. Let's get into it. All right. Let me loosen my shoulders because we have some epic action coming up today. Today was the first ever Terran focus Funday Monday. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, we had the No Queen Funday Monday. We had the Carrier Rush Funday Monday. And this was the, Eat It Terran Funday Monday. This was the day where Terrans were not allowed to make Marines, Marauders, or tanks. That's right. Those really, really core units that, in particular, one of those, a lot of Terrans only know how to make that one unit. The Marauder. And we told them you can't do it. Just said no thank you. And people were freaking out, but still we got about 4,000 submissions, so that means that people are increasingly screwing up the metagame of playing on the ladder, which is always fun to say. He could either early expand, he could be going, for a fast tank push, or he could be doing the day 9 build, whatever that is this week. So I'll tell you what the specialty for this next week is at the end of this daily. But still, going right into the action. Don't want to waste too much time at all, because these games were so long, no one could win a friggin' game. No one could end it. People would get the advantage, even doing the no Marine, no Marauder, no tank style. But they just couldn't finish it, because they would do harass with a Banshee, and they'd get a cloaked ghost, and they'd launch a nuclear bomb. And then they couldn't kill them, because they didn't have any Marines, Marauders, and tanks. So they just kind of kept sitting there. So maybe I'll make some Vikings and land them, and they'll do 12 damage a shot really slow. Whatever, let's cut right into it. First game, we have the hero, the viewer of the Day 9 Daily, Unwardil. Now, he's playing against Alan, whose name's in all caps. Oh, hey, nice, yeah, and death to Day 9, that's right, because let me tell you something, a lot of people's ratings plummeted because they could not make Marines, Marauders, and tanks today. I love how Alan is just okay, he doesn't really care. He's very understated for a person who says his name in all caps lock. So either way, Unwardil, when I look at this, I want to say Unward the 49th, because, the IL, I assume it's Roman numeral style. We'll kind of have on the onward and unward, the 49th style game. So I'll go ahead and say that. Oh, poor Alan. Excuse me. Poor Alan, who's on a losing streak for much of the night. That's about to change. That pains me a little bit to see Unward the 49th talking about how sad he is. He's on a losing streak. Because it's supposed to be Monday Fun Day. It's not Monday self-flogging day. It's not I have to go Carrier Rush. This is me flogging. This isn't me dancing, right? Although this would look pretty cool in the club, right? But still, this should be fun. To be doing something kind of crazy, kind of cool. We'll see people actually having fun soon, but Unward is actually sitting at his computer. Let's just paint a picture of what's going on here. Unward is perhaps dressed in all sort of drab colors, not necessarily black. That would perhaps be too goth. But he's dressed in kind of gray, the shutters are drawn, there's maybe some sunlight hinting at the edges of the blinds, but he doesn't want any of that to sit in, he just wants to sit. It's a Saturday afternoon, people inviting him out. Do you want to go, come out, go to the mall, maybe we can go shopping at Hollister? No, said Unward the 49th, he's just going to stay in and he's just going to lose. It's just something he has to make himself do. Screw it, man, it's Funday Monday, we like being happy, we like having good times. Unwardle, unwittingly, is going to be doing some awesomeness today. So he, interestingly enough, a lot of people did a very smart thing. If you can't make Marines, Marauders, and tanks, you should probably go gas barracks. And a surprising number of people ended up doing that. Probably 80 or 90% of the replays that we got the chance to see, people actually did that. Now, I do have to say that again, because no one could end a friggin' game, I had to speed things up a little bit because we want to get to the action, right? Oh, Factoria, going down. And Alan, making a mariner. Oh, he's hanging out here at the front of his base. He's getting his orbital command up. Uh-oh, double gas very fast from Unwardale. Gonna put 2 in the gas, gonna be a little conservative. And by conservative, I mean put 3 guys in your fucking gas. There we go, perfect, great. Not gonna be conservative. Unward the 49th, well known in his lineage for maintaining good economy. There's the tech lab going down. Oh, yeah, look at this. We have some Hellions. You know, this is probably my favorite part about watching some of these, because some people would just send me games of them losing. People would just go, I can't stay alive for more than 3 minutes because I can't make any Marines. You want me to tech, but I can't build a bunker. So people would, like, rush for Reapers just so they could build a bunker and put Reapers in it, and then they would leave 3 SCVs by the bunker just to make sure that they could repair it in time, because Reapers don't actually really do damage to non-light units. Or even better yet, people will just build a planetary fortress at their choke. Not like expand build a planetary fortress, but like their wall-off would be barracks, planetary fortress. That was what they did, and that was a very effective way to stay alive. Interestingly enough, that was the most effective early defense that we got the chance to see. We'll get to see some cool planetary fortress action coming up in some of these later games coming up. Oh, a ghost rush. Oh, very good, very good. And it looks like Alan. Oh, Alan! He's just making barracks. How rude. And this is, of course, what makes people call Terran Imba. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and remove all these just tragic little health bars. Show unit health bars, only selected. We're not playing a game. We want to see the high-res graphics of Day 9's computer at all medium settings. Now, Alan, making sure he can get some SCVs, just hitting the S buttons as many times as he does well, please. We have a Viking Hellion drop coming in. The medevac, of course, is to bring the Hellions. The Viking, of course, to let the opponent know exactly what's going on. Could have done without it, but it's always good to have one unit at least that can notify the opponent of what's coming up. We have more Vikings being made, because that's a unit you are allowed to make. They're really, really expensive, considering the fact that he's not doing normal Terran style. He's not going for air control. He's just making Vikings, because that's what he can do. But uh-oh, here comes the Hellion drop. Alan, retreat, falling back to the back lines. Hellions grouping up to just bump into the edge of the wall, and now he's going to try to come back and save. No, he's not going to try to come back and save. He did reduce the mining for a little bit of time. And, you know, this is awesome, because there's no way to really spend your money. That was the coolest thing of seeing this. People are going like Viking, Ghost. Ghosts are really gas heavy. They're going nukes. Good. Going nuke. Oh, I'm so happy. This is always fantastic to do, but you end up with so much money that people would kind of just suddenly go 8 factory Hellion, because that's the only thing that they could actually spend their money on. Or better yet, some people would just expand a million, billion times, which is also awesome. The point of Funday Monday is to have fun, not to have your rating plummet. Did Morrow switch to Zerg? Nah, he was just doing the Funday Monday strategy. So, of course, here comes an excellent counter to anything that you are doing for Funday Monday, which is just for your opponent to just go fucking kill you, because you probably won't have very much. And the SCVs, now, this is something I was talking about yesterday. I just want to show this. If you just box guys and hit attack, watch what the AI does. Right here, one guy's going to be able to attack, and instead they all just funnel up, getting stuck. 2 guys maybe swing around. But right now, if we go to the unit counting station, it is 5 SCVs to 32. So that's a little bit of a skew towards the non-Unwardle side. And I feel really bad for Unwardle at this point, because at the start of the game, it was all tragedy. Just like, oh, Day 9, oh, death to Day 9. He always makes me lose. But don't worry, Unwardle, you got this, man. Just hang in there. You're fine. You got a base. You got a little hidden base down here. It's no problem. You have a planetary... a nuke! Nice! Get the nuke, get the nuke, get the nuke. Oh, awesome. Didn't kill anything, really, but still landed a nuke. Very excellent. Alan getting killed. Making an engineering bay, which is an interesting choice, I guess. Well, I mean, your opponent's only making Vikings. He has 7 workers. He's, you know, has hidden expansion, but you don't know that. So after all this sort of defense sort of stuff, we want to kind of note that Unwardle doesn't actually have units. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We put a restriction on units. There was a unit embargo for this daily. No Marines, no Marauders, no tanks. Oh my god. Oh, but this is good. Nice little harassment tactic. He's bringing it down to low health. If he can control his opponent's expansion, he can come back in the game. He's about to kill it. Unward the 49th. Oh, wait. Like, this is the part where I always want Bishop to be like, what did he see? He saw a medevac. And he's like, you're not healing shit, buddy. Oh, units. Oh, man. 122 health. Come on. Come on, get there. Come on, come on, come on. Burn down, burn down. He's building a turret to defend the building that's about to burn down. Alan! Oh no, all his SCVs are dying. He's pulling his army back. This is still fallen. I don't even care that there's a battle going on up here. Ooh, nice timing there by Unward, the 49th. Trying to... Oh, he does repair it. It's tragic. Oh, the one turret. Oh gosh. The turret's doing quite a bit of damage. Weirdly enough, the one awkwardly placed turret in the entire base is getting 2 kills. But that's okay, because we have Planetary Fortress, we have maximum SCV production. Coming back here, we have some SCV production. Oh no, I would love to see some mules getting tossed down. Yeah, mules, getting muled. And then here's the scan. This is the point where Alan's probably just going, oh, there's not actually any things here. Okay, and 11 SCVs to 35 is a little bit of an imbalance, so speeding things right up. We have 4 games to watch today. Coming right in. Doing some damage, getting in. Onward the 49th. How will you defend? He will elect to not defend. That's right, just lifting up and floating. Nuke silo, nuke silo. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, looks like we have a counterattack going on. Can he keep the nuke silo alive? He has a nuke. He has a nuke, ladies and gentlemen. There's at least 1 nuke on this map. And it looks like Unward the 49th is doing a big drop on Alan with all his Vikings. And here's the Ghost. He needs to nuke fast. Can the Ghost Academy go? He gets the nuke off. Yes. Good Unward the 49th. Good Unward. A great way to defend your Ghost nuking is to have a bunch of Vikings killing the rest of his whole base. And here goes the nuke. See you later. 5 SCVs. But that's okay, because he's doing quite a bit of damage here. And he has a little hidden sneaky base. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Unward expanding again, having this planetary fortress just be a spotter. He's just going to spot for any drops. Orbital commands do have good vision range while flying. And it looks like Alan, who tried to just do the counterattack. Alan, not happening today. Oh my god, Alan, losing it. Oh man, looks like Planetary Fortress on Planetary Fortress action happening today. And this is like so awesome. He's trying to surround with missile turrets. He has an army coming from the front. He has missile turrets going down at the back. He's going to try to surround the Vikings before they even have the chance to leave the base. Go Unwardle. I'm rooting for Unwardle, largely because he is, first of all, he's the 49th in his lineage. If he dies, that would be kind of a tragic loss. But also because he's a viewer of the Day 9 Daily. Biased, who'd have thought? It's my show. So either way, not looking too good for Alan. He just has a bunch of, his whole army's here like, alright, I'm ready to save it. I'm ready to save the base. Both of these buildings, both of them are going to be fine. Don't worry about either of the 2 remaining buildings. In the meantime, Unwardle. Now, does seem to have a little bit of a leg up, right? He does have a lot of idle SCVs. Oh, no longer, though. No longer. He has landed the orbital command, which will promptly just kind of sit and look around off into space. What's up over here? Trying to get a good connection to some television channels. Maybe it's going to rotate over here, get HBO. Nice. And morphing another planetary fortress. Now, this is always a very interesting period in the game, which is, what do I do now? Because I can't actually make a unit to finish the game. Normally, if I wound his economy, kill off an expo, I take my army of barracks units and I go all in, just shove them right in his face, but all you have are Vikings, and all he has are things that are really good at killing Vikings. And you're not allowed to make any tanks. You're not allowed to make any no tanker. So it is up to Unward, the 49th, to determine the optimal way to stay alive. So Unwardle is now making another planetary fortress. He's going to scout around with these Vikings. Note the disparity in food, 37 to 60. And it's kind of funny to note that Alan, at the start of the game, was doing something pretty reasonable, right? He was kind of going for some barracks. He was getting a factory so he could get some medevacs. He was going for an expansion. And yesterday's daily, just to come back and stop being so fun for a moment. Yesterday's daily, we watched OGS Gone get screwed, but keep his cool by doing reasonable things, by not doing some sort of overly extreme response to the awkward position he was in. He just played nice and normal and straightforward. And the situation we see our red Terran buddy in right now is that he's lost his main. His opponent is going Viking Planetary Fortress Nuke. An unusual composition, to say the least. And we can clearly see some getting thrown offage happening, forgetting supply depots, making too many turrets, literally spending all his money on turrets to defend like the 40 minerals that are left here at the expo. No depots going down. And this is the sort of thing that happens if you're not thinking in terms of structure. If you're thinking too much in terms of, I'm going to copy the thing I saw that good player do. You know, if you're trying to follow too much of a build order. Just follow a good structure for your play and you'll come out way on top. Even in these awkward situations, Alan's still at 22 food. Uh-oh, Planetary Fortress. Now watch how awesome Planetary Fortresses are. Look at this. Yeah, just try. Just give that a shot, Alan. Unwardle. Doing such a good job. Yeah, Unwardle. Yeah, day 9 daily viewership getting Cloak. Oh, Cloak. Because he couldn't attack with an army, he actually just has to go nuke. And here's another Viking harassment drop. And weirdly enough, this is like a really common theme that was happening in all these dailies. It was like 1 to 4 planetary fortresses defending the front. And anytime the opponent would come to attack, it was some kind of counterattack to hang in there. That was the basic way that players would stay in this game. Speeding things up, going right along, moving forward. We have the refinery going down, trying to retake, finally getting on supply block. He's making the startings of happy faces. He's making braces at the front of his bases. And here we go, yeah, mass air from Unward, the 49th. Getting an armory, no doubt to get... No, just to upgrade. No doubt just to have an armory around getting nukes. Yes, very good. Hardest part about doing day 9 daily strats, just winning the game. Actually having the game end, but here's... Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, the happy face! Burrows the nuke. Hide, little guys. You have to hide. It's okay. He's going to try to re-wall it off, so that way he can block the Vikings and the nuclear missiles from getting in. It's always good to have a good supply depot wall off at the front, poaching missile turrets to scout with. We have some ghosts trying to wail away at the barracks, which they will do 10 hit points at a time. Another nuclear missile going down. He's making nuclear bombs. And there's the battle cruiser. Yeah, baby. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, another nuke going down. This might look like a game of Starcraft 2, but this is actually the trailer to Fallout 4. Happening right here before us, trying to burrow in little vaults underneath the ground. Ain't happening today. Alan! Making siege tanks at the front of his base, getting more, getting some starports to do not much with. We have, orbital command going down. Vikings sprinting in. Oh, and with the one Banshee. Yeah, this is looking like a real TVT, right? The million Viking one Banshee force. Taking the goal. That orbital command that hasn't been doing much all game long. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. I'm sure there's other things that are going to happen, but whenever an orbital command is making, I just have the image of it going, uh-huh, yep, yes, uh-huh. See, look at it just going, uh-huh, yep, yes, uh-huh, absolutely, yep, uh-huh, yes, yes, definitely. See, it's just nodding its head, uh-huh, just making, okay, yeah, now I can look around a little bit. Always one of my favorite times. In the meanwhile, an actual game is going on, but that's okay. He's making cattle bruisers, ghosts, Vikings, banshees, yeah, baby, yeah, doing it, baby. And here comes the nuke. That's a great way to clear missile turrets. You can either kill them or you can spend 100 on a nuclear bomb. You gotta be careful not to fly the rest of your forces in. But Alan, who has been supply blocked until he made the happy face outside his base, getting goned. Unward, the 49th, is victorious. The 50th generation will be able to come to life. Fantastic. He should be kind of getting at, and this is something. This actually is very reminiscent of when I was playing Brood War, and I would go mass scout. Let me just paint a picture here for you. So I would be going mass scout. It doesn't matter that you play Brood War or not, but you just need to know that the scout is the worst unit in the whole game. So I would go mass scout because I'm awesome. Yeah. And upon having, 60 scouts, he would see it, and he would try to counter my 60 scouts by starting to make scouts. Wouldn't work so well for him. So coming back into the game, reminiscent of the past, if your opponent has a bajillion Vikings and battle cruisers, making them one at a time from a tech lab, starport. I mean, yeah, we can save this for a rainy day, but, making them one at a time. Here comes the Viking. There he is. He's like, I'm here. I'm ready to protect, ready to attack. Oh. Alright, he's dead. So yeah, generally, if you are way behind in the Viking War, you're going to need a lot of time to catch up in the Viking War, or you're going to need to just not go Vikings. You should always go nuke, by the way. Yes, indeed. Getting scanned. Getting nuked. yeah, Alan, can you handle the heat? And by heat, I mean nuclear bombs. And there's the good game. Now let me tell you something. Unword, says Sean, scooting his camera off screen. Unword may have seemed a little sad at the start of that game. But if we actually do the revealing thing and go look at the name of the replay in the Eat It Terran Goodies replays, yeah, Funday Monday, Nukes, BC's Vikings, yes. He was feeling good. He submitted that replay. He had a happy little note. Goodness, we have had those blinds open. We are letting sunlight into his room. Good job, Day 9. I don't know why I inhaled the water. That was an audible drinking of water. I just slurped that thing directly into my lungs. Oh my god, but at least I'm getting hydrated. It's very easy to kind of sweat it off during a cast, but not today. Now, there's a fun game that I play when I'm watching all these replays, which is this person's name? Because I see a lot of names. Like in that one we had Unword the 49th. You see a lot of names. The best game to play is this the name of an ancient historian, a Pokemon, or a pharmaceutical? That's always a good game to play, and there are a surprising amount of skew towards the pharmaceutical side. Like, there was one player who I saw, his name was, like, Tamarax. Yeah, you know, like, and I don't know about you, but I was on the brain because I was watching television for, like, the first time in a million years the other day, because most of my time is spent right here in my nest. And if you've ever seen pharmaceutical commercials, they're really unnerving, because let me paint a picture here for you. So there will be some girl, and she's like, you know, biking on Thursday, mountain climbing on Friday, marathon this Saturday, and she's like super good looking, you know. She has like, I wouldn't even call it brunette hair, more like chocolate hair. She has that ultra like white smile, perfect physique. She's like, man, I gotta run a marathon this Saturday. I lead an active style, but I also have hemorrhoids. And you're like, oh my god. And she's like, but that's okay, because with Tamarax, it helped keep my hemorrhoids inactive so I can stay active. And then it has like, you know, the black and white photo of her laughing with her friends with like a glass of wine, and it shows her like sweating with a helmet on, running through like some desert in Utah. And then it has all the side effects, you know. It's like, Tamarax may not be for you. It may cause colds, runny nose, blood in your stool. It may cause discharge from your eye sockets. Please consult your doctor. You know, and that's like 45 minutes. Most of the commercial is actually the awful things that can go wrong with you when you take Tamarax. And at the end, she's like, thanks, Tamarax. And you almost want to forget what she told you before. She's so attractive. But it's still been seared into your mind like it was a cattle prod. But either way, fun game to play. So Unleashed, none of the above. And this is the reason I bring this up is because I'm really curious what your thoughts are on the next viewer whose replay we're doing, which is I don't know if you can read this text, but I'm just going to spell it. It's SVRTKNKRR. So I read that as and that didn't really seem like much of it. I would probably go with Pokemon if I had to choose what name that would be. But of all names to possibly select to be was, I mean, like, what's going through the mind of the player is, you know, at the login screen, it's like, you will only get one ID with every account of StarCraft 2, so choose wisely. And he was just like, I only get one, just enter. Oh no. But that's okay, because Sverdkunker is a man of incredible might and fortitude. And of course, again, most people have to Reaper Rush just to be able to defend, to stay alive, but of course most people are smart and go for the nuclear frickin' bombs. We're going to see Unleashed, he's early expanding. This one Reaper is darting around trying to do as much damage as it can, trying to build and cancel again, and the Reaper getting, almost poked to death, but Sverdkunker saw it and was like, good, and pulled it away just in time. Nice. So he has another Reaper doing some more scooting. We have a Spine Crawler in the base, almost needlessly, but why not? Because people don't make enough Spine Crawlers, which makes me sad, because I really did love Sunken Colonies in Brood War. Either way, doing a good job of spotting. He's getting so many barracks. Now, of course, the problem with this build as well, if you can't make Marines, Marauders, and tanks, you cannot kill destructible rocks at all. Nothing does extra damage to armored, except for really Marauders and tanks. You want to have your ghosts like, ooh, let's kill destructible rocks. Bing! Pokemon noises, I guess. I guess he has like a small animal gun in this metaphor. But seriously, it's gonna take forever. Nothing's gonna get killed. So I'm sure anytime anyone spawned on Kulos Ravine or even worse, Delta Quadrant, they're like, ugh, I hate you, day. And they probably had the same tragedy as Unward the 49th, who of course is an ancient historian. So coming direct, oh, he's doing a little hidden action here. Oh, it's a very hard name to whisper. He's hiding in the bushes. He's hiding in the trees. He's looking for you. He has 2 Charlies planted right here. That's right. He has 2 nuclear frickin' bombs. Now, I will admit, this was not random, this selection of dailies. I actually do watch all of them. Oh! I watch about, over 50 at least games to try to select the juicy ones. And I apologize for having a skew towards nukes, but you honestly want me to have a skew towards nukes. Uh-oh, one nuke going down. Look out, Unleashed, look out. You might want to move your stuff. And of all things, he unburrows the Spore Crawler. Will it get there in time? Start burrowing the Spore Crawler. Is it going to get there in time? Oh, no. Unleashed. I love that. I didn't notice that the first time I watched this. That poor Spore Crawler, he's like, dig, 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 come on, I can detect, don't worry, I can see it, I just need to burrow. Oh shit, like that has to be the worst feeling as a Spore Crawler of all time. Maybe we can make it an instant burrow time in future patches, but for now, that was awesome, that was more than worth it. Oh, that was so good. Alright, he's doing a little sniping action, he's shooting with his small animal gun. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, explodes into Gak. He's hitting from the backside. Does he even have Zergling speed? Yes, he does. Very good. An important upgrade in general. Slightly less effective against nuclear frickin' bombs. So that's okay, Unleashed. He's just going to continue to make Zerglings. He's going to wander around. He can make a wall of Zerglings if you want. That will prevent the Ghost from getting in. Perhaps counter by nuking that block off of Zerglings. And this is the best part about every single one of these. Like, all these games are like 45 minutes long, which is part of the reason why I'm having to speed through them so frickin' fast. But, like, after all this immense damage, like, clearly Zerg is in a horrible spot. You go back to Terran's base, he just doesn't have anything, because he's not allowed to make anything. It's just like Hellions and Ghosts. Look at this whole army. I mean, look at this. 3 Hellions, 3 Ghosts. That's it. That's everything in one frickin' nuclear frickin' bomb. So he will have to lift his command center. This is part of the reason why people are going Planetary Fortress, is because at the same time, not only can you not go kill him, but if he attacks you, you die a lot. There were a lot of really tragic games where people would do a little Banshee harass, a little Hellion drop, kill every drone, and then they would immediately die. So that was very, very depressing. But of course, I don't want to show replays of my viewers losing. Of course not. We are an empire, guys. The Day 9 and the Day 9 viewers. We don't lose, period. I mean, the easiest way to figure out my alias is to just find an account that hasn't lost. Oh, so we have some nuclear... I saw a nuke go up. I know you did too. Whatever. Either way, Zerg's expanding here. Nothing Terran can do about it because he can't actually make units that do things. He has some Hellions here. He could lift one of these many factories. Yeah, see, and this is what players really started to do. Is just go, well, I have all this money. I may as well make something. So he's just transitioning from nuclear frickin' bombs into Hellions. And uh-oh. Command center, lifted. Oh, no. And did it just sink into the ground? Is this quicksand here? Oh, whoops, it slipped and fell through the ground. Nice, excellent, very good, fantastic, beautiful. But that's okay, because once he gets unsupply blocked, by building them haphazardly about his base, he's going to re-expand. He's going to have Badrillion, Gorillion, Hellions. He'll lose immediately if his opponent makes any roaches, but of course, Unleash, he's a nice guy. He's going to make some Hydras, he's going to make some Zerglings. And things similar to this are going to happen. I like the cloaking of the Ghost. You could perhaps do some sniping. Doesn't even have blue Hellions. Man, all those units are so good. Yeah. Shoot him. Get him, Ghost. Pew. Get him. Come on. Well, yeah, he's pulling his weight. I give him some credit. He has 5 kills. That's pretty good. He's a corporal. He also has the ability to cast nuclear bombs. He's hiding in the shadows. His energy's running out, but that's okay. No one even knows he's there. In the meantime, making nothing but Hellions and nukes. That's the kind of strategy I like, right? Just a good old Hellion nuke play. I was trying to find somewhere to nuke, trying to get into the most ideal position. Yep, we have the good old land right now. Yeah, he's doing a little bit of expanding. Oh, Try to counterattack. Freaking Hellions. He's getting blue flame yet? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Blue Hellions, baby. And he's doing some scouting with a ghost, because what else are you going to do with a ghost at this stage in the game? And I cannot tell you how many hundreds of replays I watched like this. Well, not hundreds. I probably saw like, 15. But either way, it's just this sort of tragic, like, yeah, I killed all his units with a nuclear missile, yeah, into nothing, into kind of, what do I do now? But people were dedicated, man. No one yet faltered, really. No one really made a Marine. I saw someone make a Marine and then go, whoops, and cancel it when it was at like 80%. That was pretty good. And another nuclear bomb. Uh-oh, the Spore Crawler can do its duty. Does he even see it? He sees it. He sees it. Oh, how tragic. Unleashed. Getting it done. Taking him out. Alright, gotta speed things up a little bit so we can watch some more freaking awesome games. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh. Why are you microing here? Like, literally, if you just attack, move, look at this. A few shots get off. Look at how much damage is being done there. That's okay. He's gonna execute some perfect micromanagement. He's going to avoid losing any units at all. Now we're going to see a very standard 1 SCV, 20 Hellion plus nuke push. It's a good way to, I would say, bust a front. I once had a lecture in 7th grade, because you know how they I don't care. I'll just tell you this. It's Monday. I can do whatever I want as long as it's fun. You know how teachers always really want to gripe on those like really special, on those specific points, like the difference between it's with an apostrophe and it's without an apostrophe. And the teacher makes a big deal about it and has some stupid phrase that rhymes. And every time you accidentally have that on an essay, not because you did it, but because Microsoft Word was like, oh, autocorrect and put an apostrophe in there. Your teacher boxes the it's and writes the whole little acronym poem out to the side. And it's like, oh, I showed this student. You know that sort of stupid garbage that teachers do? Well, I had this teacher whose biggest gripe grammatically was the difference between bust and burst. She's like, how many of you have ever busted a balloon? Kids like raise their hand, and she's like, no, none of you have, because you don't bust balloons, you burst them. I was like, whoa, she's mad. And so, of course, then everyone started joking about police bursts and that sort of thing. So anytime I see a Baneling bust, I'm like, oh, it's a Baneling burst. This Baneling's just bursting to the front of his base. He's trying to burst through these defenses with Hellions and a Ghost. Perhaps he will successfully burst through the front. It's a good old Hellion burst. Oh, a good way to burst this is with one nuclear frickin' bomb. Literally, he could just attack here. This is so important. Just get in the habit of just attacking stuff, and so that way you can learn clearly if you win or lose. Because just in the educational department, many people have not made this mix of units, so many people were unnecessarily passive and retreat focused. When really, I mean, Hydra's against Blue Flame Hellions plus 1 Ghost with an equipped and armed ready nuclear frickin' bomb. It's gonna work out great. And see, look at this. This is so one-sided. But you see, Kunkur, as I slow it down, does the smart thing. Does the very smart thing. He pulls all his units back and has them stop firing so the nuclear bomb can kill everything else. So good. Such a strong play. Very bad in terms of winning value, but very plus EV in terms of educational and entertainment content. Excellent, excellent. So, of course, he is just continuing to burst from the front of the base. Yeah, let's just have our drones try to kill those Hellions. Wait a minute. Oh, that didn't work so well. But cranberry sauce with cooked drones looks very, very well. Definitely recommend that in this spot. At this point, he's just going to go ahead and only make Hellions, because that's all he's actually allowed to do. Great, great. Zap, fire, bang, 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 bang. There's the one Spore Crawler, all depressed. Look at him, he even looks sad. He's just sort of wilting to the side. Whatever, I could have detected him. I could have burrowed in time. So either way, he's running over to this side. It's not looking good, but exactly 3 Spine Crawlers can literally kill Infinity Hellions. Literally infinite numbers of them. So he's trying to send some Zerglings over here, but again, Planetary Fortresses are imbalanced, so that's why a lot of people built them in all of these series. Excellent. We're actually going to have a very cool focused game on that coming up very soon. Yes, very good, very good, very great. Our opponent only has 1 Expo up. Well, I mean, Kunkur only has 1, but he is the only player in all the games I watch who actually starts building up in excess of gas, because all he's building is freaking Hellions. And again, the Hellion nuke burst. Very excellent way to burst into someone's front. It'll kill everything, and the nuke will come, and you gotta be careful that the nuke doesn't kill all your freaking Hellions! Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you misclick. Sometimes you. Actually, I want to see. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's the well played, the happy face. God, Unleashed, he's so awesome. He should be an ancient historian. And look, people are so happy. People are happy to be doing the Day 9 daily fun stuff. Except maybe Unword 49th was maybe a little bummed. Maybe temporary, just for a little bit of time. But then he found the true joy and discovery that happens when you win with nukes and Vikings and battlecruisers and go, I didn't make Marauders and you did. Ah, I'm so freaking clever. Now we're going to see some unorthodoxy. Now, I will note, some of the games that you're not going to see today, apparently most of the ones are nuke-focused. And that's fine, says Sean. He needs multiple kinds of liquids. There's absolutely nothing wrong with, selecting only nuke games. There are other strategies that we're seeing as well. For instance, interestingly enough, Hellion Thor Banshee is really good against Zerg. Like, really, really insanely, unbelievably good. Terran players were kind of starting to do that, and I was seeing patterns that, like, GSL level players doing that sort of thing, and it was working surprisingly well. In fact, we did a replay about Drewby doing something kind of like that not long ago. And then in the replays that I saw, oh my god, Zergs were having the worst time ever. Terrans were just like 1A-ing in. Seriously, like there were Terran players who submitted who had like an APM. And that's fine because they would just box, crack their neck, wait 59 seconds, and attack move once with this Banshee Hellion Thor army and just crush. It was not close. It was awesome. So now I have a new way to play Terran vs. Zerg. Literally, that's what I'm going to do now. But I don't really want to show that because, I can just say it and people go, great, and then they can do it and win. We want to see awesome stuff. For example, okay, now I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can because I don't want you to look. I don't want you to see. Okay, so let me see if I can do this really fast. Multiplayer, eat a Terran. Oh, I hope you didn't see that. I hope you didn't see because it's worth it not to. Oh, that's so good. A lot of people cheated, by the way, because a lot of people are like, I made a Banshee and I won. Yeah! Apparently, there are a lot of people who are Kermit the Frog that submitted as well. You make a Banshee, so you make a Banshee and you win the game. I want to see you make a Banshee and then, like, lose it and then go, well, shit, all I can make are Hellions. Damn, that's the sort of game. Yeah. It makes for some fun games. Yeah. So here, speaking of which, we have Link Fox, which is of course a Pokemon. That is a Pokemon. We have Habinate, which if I had to choose between Pokemon, Ancient Historian, and Pharmaceutical, I would probably go with Pharmaceutical. Probably, I have discharge from my eyes because I was taking Terramax, so I have to take some Habinate to sort of temper that a little bit. But of course, Link Fox spawning at the top is going to do some very, very awesome Bejujular stuff. Now, Habinate, really, in reality, if I had to analyze this name, it would probably be the word habitate, but without with a cold and you don't have a tongue. This is a good place to Habinate. But still, I'm going with Pharmaceutical for the purposes of this daily. So we see Habinate going for the barracks at the front, going for the refinery, but interestingly, Link Fox, yeah, he went depot gas. I was like, good, great. He goes depot gas into no macro into command center. All right, so he's just going to expand fast to the island. That's fine. We see an engineering bay going down. Well, if you're expanding to the island early, remember, what's the only way you can defend at all? It's with a planetary freaking fortress, right? That's the only way you're going to stay alive. Is he double gassing? Well, that's fine. I mean, if he wants to make 2 planetary fortresses, that's great. But meanwhile, in Habinate land, we see a tech lab, we see a reactor. This is such dull Terran drollery. Right, he's just going to be making Marines, going to make Marauders. He's probably going to do something stupid like attack with them. We hate players like this because they disrupt the glory of Funday Monday. Another barracks going down. Well, if I make submarine Marauders, I can transition into making yet more Marine Marauders. So now we have the orbital... Wait a minute. Link Fox. That's not where you float to the island. It's even loaded up chock full of all sorts of... Oh my god, he's expanding to his opponent's base. Yeah. I really wish I could bend my face into the troll face in real life. That kind of, hey, that sort of thing. That's just the best face ever. Because I would make that every single time someone tried to build a base in my base. So, and, okay, now, Habinate, you got this. Now, I would venture a guess that Habinate is aware that there's an entire command center next to his freaking command center. Instead, he's moving out to attack Habinate. No! And here comes the unload. Here it comes. He's going to unload. I mean, maybe he had the macro back in his base, but there's the Planetary Fortress. He's already set and locked and ready to load and to go. And Habinate, now he's attacking with the SCVs. And Habinate's trying to repel these SCVs. He's not quite focusing yet on the Planetary freaking Fortress going down in his base. Oh my god, the attack is almost through. Here comes the counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have discovered excitement. Destroying everything. He's killing the depot. There's another Planetary Fortress. Yes, Link Fox, yes. Link Fox, I choose you to do some damage. Look at this. Boom, bam, pow. 19 kills with the Ibix cannon. The Ibix cannon is, of course, something you can pick up at IKEA. You can construct this entire Planetary Fortress with just Malinage. But either way, okay, he's trying to bring back his forces to deal with it. He has to burrow a bunker. He has to burrow the bunker. Okay, he's gonna make the assault. Okay, yeah, that did not work out well, but that's okay because he's gonna expand to the island, and there's nothing he can do. Oh my God, there is something he can do. He can attack with another Planetary Fortress. This is not Planetary Fortress rushing. This is Planetary Fortress pushing. This is just a standard. This is the most normal thing in the world, right? Very normal. Let me just paint a picture for you. Okay, so you're Terran. And if you just make enough Planetary Fortresses, just kind of pepper them about the map, you're going to be okay. Any location where there's Planetary Fortresses defended, right? It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be perfect. So here comes Link Fox. He's coming in here, and Habinate is trying to land his command center. Oh, there's the landing race. And, oh, Link Fox, all right, cool. I'll just nuzzle you right here. Got to unload first. Habinate knows what's up. He's going to try to do a giant counterattack. All his forces. Link Fox, Planetary Fortress, at 31 kills. If only they had ranks in this game. He's going to try to do the counterattack. And this is probably my favorite part of the whole friggin' game. Right? Just get back here. Get back here. Look at him just chasing the orbital command. Your orbital command's like, come on, man. Please. Please. They just want to try to get away. But of course, one Planetary Fortress. Every Planetary Fortress almost having as many kills as a Banshee, but not quite that much. And Habinate just leaves the game. I want to know how that feels. I want to interview Habinate and just say, hey, I mean, no offense, I mean, good game, well played, but you went Marine Marauder and you lost to a Planetary Fortress in your frickin' base. And, I mean, you tried to float around, you know, I mean, sometimes your timing can be a little off, but gotta give props to Link Fox for the balls, right, for having the cojones of steel, because I actually thought he was going to land in the corner of the base and, like, do a surprise Planetary Fortress sort of push, but instead, just built it right next to his opponent's command center. That's bold. That's awesome. Now, of course, I need to give a little special shout out to the next game. As you can tell, I had a little bit of a personal skew towards the Nuke games. Now, see this? I have to go into a previous version of StarCraft 2 to be able to watch this. That's fine. I'm going to do it. Now, this does cause some system instability. In fact, I have my task manager open, making sure nothing goes too crazy, nothing goes too wrong, just setting everything right. Good, perfecto. That's exactly the way we want it. And it was a little worrisome. Didn't want to do all these old patch games. But you'll thank me. So here we have Zarin. Zarin is an ancient historian. He is against Miara, who is a Pokemon, speeding things right up, because we have like 10 minutes left until Funday Monday must end, until the tragedy of the end of the best day of the week is in sight. Zarin doing a very smart thing, getting Refinery first, because we need a lot of gas to do anything except go Mass Hellion, which of course would be Bejugular in its own right, but Zarin is going to do something far more Bejugular-esque. Miara, in addition to making cute noises, is of course playing normally, transitioning, getting that cybernetics core. We have Zarin getting many a gas, getting a very fast Reaper bunker rush, because that's the only way you can stay alive. Seriously, there is like no way to stay alive with this build. It's so awesome. And wait a minute, we have a Ghost Academy, a hidden Ghost Academy. Yes, indeed. Perfect. Alright. Meanwhile, Miara is getting Robos, getting Warp Gates. The Reaper doesn't do anything. Oh, getting a Ghost. That's good. Wait a minute. Are you making another Ghost Academy, Zarin? Yes, you are. Making a little depot. Making a little depot, because this is very much so like Farmville. You get to decide the layout of it. Oh, I want to have a little food here. A third Ghost Academy. Very good, Zarin. You're so cool. I'm so happy you submitted. Yes. All right. Now, looks like we have a starport going down. We have a factory. Oh, great, because we do want to have some transport. We want to be able to heal our medevacs. Yep, this is the good old Ghost defense. All right, he's going Immortal Warp Gate push. How do we defend? God, I hope I have enough SCVs. That was the mindset of almost all Terran players who are doing some sort of strategy. And look at this Miara getting a Colossus. Ugh, what a bastard. Oh, speaking of which, I just want to say, because I get like several thousand submissions for every one of these things, I'll comb through them and you know, just grab some ones at random. And then I start doing keyword searches. You know, like last week I searched for like epic or close. This week I searched for things, I searched for the word bastard and downloaded a few reps. Awful was another good one. Nuke, and some profanities, and I got a lot of good hits with those. In particular, Zarin had a very good description of his game that I'll be able to share with you in a little bit, because again, we don't like spoilers. So it looks like he's unloading every single possible defense he has. Uh-oh, Miara. Miara Funday Monday. Zarin, the ancient historian, letting us know, maybe. Totally awesome. He's getting an engineering bay. He also has no guys mining because half of them are up here at the front. He's trying to defend. And I think Miara's starting to realize, oh, he doesn't have anything in there. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, the double nuke, the double nuke, the double nuke. He sees it in time, he sees it in time. Oh, yes, there's two nukes that fell, and there's the third nuke. Yes, Zarin, yeah, so awesome. Get him, Zarin, get him, get him, get him. Bam! Oh, man, that's so... Uh-oh. And now I can actually tell you about Zarin's awesome transition. He said that I opened up with 3 Ghost Academy nuke, transitioning into losing my whole fucking base, which is, of course, a good theme that we have here on Funday Monday. Very commonly, you see people just lose their whole fucking base doing these strategies, but it works out okay in the end. It always kind of works out well. So... Miara has not built his base being revealed. He only has $200. Oh my god, he can't... Cancel the range! Cancel the range! So you have enough money to build the next... Oh, okay, he already built it. Sorry. I was like, oh my god, that'd be such a tragic way to lose, to get triple nuked in your base, and then to not have enough money there. Miara has rebuilt his base and is no longer being revealed, and... Come on, get there, Zarin. He has 7 food. He has mules. He charges energy while he's lifted because Terran's freaking imbalanced. Yes, indeed. It's okay. He still has 3 nuke silos and 1 SCV having an epileptic seizure. So he has the Ghost sitting up here on the high ground. He has 1 medevac sneaking around with nothing in it. And, of course, the Observer just going, yeah, I totally knew you'd do that. No problem. Now, if he just mines enough to build exactly 1 robotics facility and get exactly 1 warp prism, he can end this game. And of course, Zarin just going to go ahead and begin mining once again. Where is this 1 harvester that he has? It's somewhere around here. Oh no, it died. But that's okay. Can someone take a screenshot of this? Okay, so here's 3 mules, and then here's 38 probes. And I just want you to look. I'm going to move that to the gray space. 0 harvesters. 38 harvesters. About even in income. It's still close. The game's still pretty close. I don't have any workers. I can't actually build things. It's okay. Our income's about approximately even. About that 720, whatever. 720 units per time length. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's still pretty close. Still pretty close. And Miara is trying to rebuild some gas. Oh, now Miara's starting to swing ahead a little bit. Starting to get there. It's okay because Zarin's only marginally behind with 0 harvesters. That's nothing too difficult at all about that. So landing the Ghost here, or landing the barracks here, because he still has the ability to make ghosts. And still not forgetting his purpose in life, which is nuclear friggin' bombs. So, alright, he still has to try to swing back into this game. Miara's observed... The Observer's in the wrong spot. The Observer's nowhere to be found. Miara sees it. Miara does not see it. How is that possible? Miara. Really? He didn't see a damn thing? Oh, and of course, the ghosts always shoot once. Oh, there's the double nuke. Get out of there, Miara. Get out of there. Box the observer. I'm right-clicking. Where's the move button? Move there. Move. Move. Oh, there's the double nuke and the third nuke going down because, of course, 3 Ghost Academies coming in. No, Miara, don't do it! There's another nuke coming, Miara! And the Miara cam, he can't actually see it. Oh, and then he queues up some probes to try to get back in the game. Oh my god, the shock that Miara feels. Damn! LOL, says Miara. Oh my god, that is... Oh, and he loses the next one. He only has 2 harvesters. Where's the other probe? Oh my god, he has 2 probes. If he kills that probe, where's the other probe? Is the other probe hiding in there? Oh, he finally has vision. Oh my god, he force fields to keep his probe alive. That's pretty damn fast thinking by Miara. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Miara, for the second time this game, it's like well played. And Zarin, he's just like... You see Zarin's having fun with the freaking Funday Monday. That's how we do it, baby. Those other ancient historians, like, you know, Unward the 49th, sometimes get a little bit ragey, but even Unward the 49th gets all happy when those battle cruisers roll in, when those nukes land down, when Fallout 4 comes out. So Miara is now like, counterattack, it's a counterattack. So he's running up here. He didn't want any more ghosts getting in his business. So he's going to be doing a little bit of zip-zapping action. Zip, zap, snip, snap, ASAP. Taking him down. Barracks going up. Starport, uh-oh, getting lifted. Oh my gosh, he has a Viking. There's 1 Viking out on the field now just to note an income. Now this is looking a little bit more reasonable. 2 harvesters with no income versus 11 harvesters. When Terran had 0 harvesters, he had about maybe close to 1,000 income, but that's okay. Eventually sort of came back down from that. So this game is, just want to check the time. Okay, we're about halfway done. That's good. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Speeding things up. This game's about halfway done. I would think, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's a Void Ray. I didn't see that thing get built. There's a Void Ray in his base. He has to get back there with the Viking. This is his only chance to stay alive. He's rapidly trying to make more Vikings. That's fully charged. No, it's like so close. He's like so close to being in range. Zarin, no, don't turn around and shoot, man. Be careful. God, he is being so bold. Oh, and the second Viking hatches. Whew. Oh my gosh, my heart rate got up, and I can't tell if it's the game or the bear semen I'm drinking. By the way, this is just my drink. Yeah, see, look, Day 9's old fashioned. Yeah, that's right. It's just thirsty. Just kind of got a little thirsty. So either way, yep, going right back into the game, coming right back in. We have, it's green tea, coffee, and occasionally some supplements. Either way, you know, could have gotten that robotics bay. We could have made like a warp prism. Could have dropped. But instead, we made a void ray and lost all our probes. Either way, no big deal. Have you noticed how many base trades there are in this daily? Let's see, we had one this game. We had one like 2 games ago. Yeah, there's been plenty of base trade. I guess that's pretty standard when I'm begging for the good games. The Vikings are trying to move around, do some harassment. But of course, Yellow is trying to be in too many places at once. He's trying to pick off the Colossus. Oh, such a liability. Thank God he's dead. So Miara trying... No, at this point, I'd probably go for this gold. That looks kind of nice and juicy. Getting some Phoenicians out. That's great. So got the Ghosts, making more Ghosts. Because, of course, Zarin has not forgotten his purpose in life, which is to win by only making nuclear frickin' bombs. He possibly could come back, could swing forth into this game. Uh-oh. Here come the Ghosts. I gotta speed it up. It's already 8 p.m., but I don't care because there's 2 nukes coming down. Oh, Miara, run! Cancel the Phoenixes, cancel it. You need enough money, return. Miara! Oh! This is so awesome. Good fudge. Yeah, see you later. Womp, 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 womp. Nuclear bombs working out well, and at this point Miara is gonna win, right? He has money, his opponent does not have money. Sure, he's running a little low, but he has so much money, he's fine. Go to the resource counting station. Scan going down, he's trying to find something, but Miara only has these useless, silly little probes. Phoenix is running around. Oh, a Banshee gets sniped. More Vikings getting produced. Looks like Zarin is trying to move out here. Uh-oh, Vikings not working out so well. Ooh, tried to utilize micro, but not in time. Command Center trying to make a planetary fortress. No, he's going to run. He's going to retreat. All right, Phoenix is doing some more zapping action. And this is the real struggle that Zaren's going to have because he can't make anything useful because them's the rules. So he's going to try to pull back. He's going to try to recharge those shields. He's going to try to intercept. Oh, my God, the command center. Run, Zaren. Run, run, run. Maybe he can get to the other island in time. Goodness, no. Goodness, no. Oh, my God. He's going to be able to take it out. The Vikings come in. Oh, my God. Defensive nukes. Defensive nukes. Look out. Look out. Look out, Miara. Uh-oh. Miara. Oh, Zaren nuked his own Vikings. Man, that's okay. There's a lot of self-nukes. People who aren't used to nukes tend to nuke their own things, but that's okay because, again, entertainment value through the roof. Maximum to the maximum. Alright, just moving things right along. Looks like Zaren's going to have to try to remake one of those command centers, but uh-oh, he's looking interestingly low on the resources. This could quite possibly be a draw. And, you know, Miara, oh, God, that sucks. He didn't quite have enough money to, like, you know, make anything that can... Oh, man, because if he had, like, just a little bit more money, he could kill off all his own probes and make a Void Ray. So he could still stick in there, but, you know, not going to happen. Literally, at worst, Zaren draws, right? But let's see how... Can he pull this thing out? Can he pull it through? Uh-oh, getting killed. Miara speeding things up. We must get to the end of the game. Day 9 viewers are currently 3-0 in this Funday Monday. Currently 3-0. There's the Observer coming in for the scoot. If this were 2v2, his ally could maybe transfer him resources, but uh-oh. Zaren needs to have a plan. Alright, he tried to EMP to take out the Oba. It's not quite working out. Oh, man, what do you do here? I guess you just mine a bunch of gas and pray for the best. I'd probably go for Yamada. Uh-oh, trying to do a little Banshee sniping action. Making flying DTs. Banshee's one of the awesomest units. They have good range, they fly, they can cloak, you can get them easily, and they have some of the sickest damage in the game. That's what we call balance, baby. So he's trying to do... Oh, getting the scan off. Can he pick off this Observer? Vikings would indicate... Oh! See you later, Observer. Dun. Okay, he has to go home and get more energy. He's out of energy. We'll play that theme music in just a moment. Alright, we're just going to wait here. He's just going to recharge a little bit. He can expand here. Not even Planetary Fortress, just a bold orbital command. Zaren's victory. Hey, there's the nuke silos. Now I know I was getting triple nuke. Oh, you found them. Oh, a nuke managed to leave house. Man, people nuke a lot of their own stuff, but see you later. Miara's doing the smart thing, which is to hide pylons, because you never know how your opponent's internet's going to cut out at the wrong time. This, of course, happens a lot to my allies whenever I'm playing those random 4v4s, to which I am addicted currently. Played actually like 50 of those last week, but either way, doing the zapping action. Pew, pew, pew. And there's the lol GG. And yes, Zaren, the ancient historian, you have made a valued contribution to Funday Monday. Oh, it's tasty. So that was awesome. So that was really good. I'm just gonna almost kill myself. Just wrap up the Funday Mondays. That was awesome. We got to see some good stuff. A lot of people were going Mass Thor. A lot of people were going like Banshee Viking, but that felt too legit. We needed to have some sort of extremely absurdly stupid types of things happen. So I think I did a good job of selecting them. So just want to say that tomorrow's Newbie Tuesday. If you would like to submit a replay of you as Zerg kind of messing up with your drones, that'd be awesome. Send it to Tuesday at day9.tv. For instance, if you made way too many drones and didn't have an army and lost, or if you never really felt like you could make drones, if you just felt uncomfortable and had to make a big army a lot, send me those, because drone timing is so important. So send this to Tuesday at day9.tv. For next week's Funday Monday, we're going to do team games this time. Now, this is awesome. I think this is the one I'm most proud of all Funday Monday selections. This is the way it works. You submit to me a replay at Monday at day9.tv of you playing either a 3v3 and a 4v4, and everyone on your team publicly types the one unit that they are going to make for the entire match. And you must publicly state it. You have to type it so that way all the viewers can see at the start of the game, if I do it for Funday Monday, and so your opponents know what sort of units you're making. Zerg, you're allowed to make overlords and queens. Those don't count. You can make overseers. Protoss can make observers. But those are the only exceptions, right? That's it. You must start the game and say, ravens. Or, you can be like, stalkers. Or like, marauders. But the thing is that if you were just like, marauders, stalkers, zealots, zerglings, I'm probably not going to choose it. I want to see, like, banelings, battle cruisers, friggin' ravens. I want to mix like that. But again, play 3v3 or 4v4 of everyone on your team publicly announcing at second 1 what units they are going to only be making for the rest of the game. And the more epic, the better. Especially transitions into losing your whole fucking base. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed this game where we had a whole bunch of nuclear frickin' bombs. Also want to give a big shout out to Greetorp. Will be coming in on Wednesday. We'll be doing a little bit of Friendsday Wednesday. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be good. It's going to be oh so good. Oh so good. So that's going to wrap up today's Funday Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And you should definitely enjoy some of those team games coming up. And tune into Newbie Tuesday tomorrow. Thanks for much for tuning in. See ya. Later. Alligator, etc. And now I am going to go watch The Event, which is a television show that I'm not sure is about anything yet, but I'm definitely excited. Tuning out. Peace out. See ya. Bye, guys.